welcome in Holland with the band Levinhurst. How long, when was the last time that you were in Holland?
Oh my goodness, probably about 20 years ago, 22 years ago maybe. But it's funny because this is like a homecoming for me personally and Michael, because Holland was the first place that we ever played outside of England, ever. You know, we played up in Groningen, I think, a long time ago, 1979. Yeah, 80, 79, 80. Yeah.
And of course, what was the band name?
Oh, that was The Cure, yeah. So it was a long time ago. Yeah.
What do you remember of that period?
It rained. I remember that. It rained a lot, yeah. And I also remember that causeway going up to Groningen with the lagoon on one side and the sea on the other, and the swans. I love that, yeah.
You never really know how the story plays out. If I was certain, I wouldn't have to look anymore. If I was certain, but I'm not, but I'm not, but I'm not.
What kind of music do you make?
Oh.
Yeah, you know what.
Well, we don't like to put it in a box. And it started out electronic.
Right.
Probably in the beginning, our first album, Perfect Life, was mostly electronics. Lawrence on the drum machine and keyboards, synthesizers, etc. Myself on the vocals. It was very minimal, very electronic. And the next album, we add a little more guitar.
Yeah. And now it's full circle. It's
Yeah.
more organic, you know. Now the whole feels more organic. But I don't like to put too many labels. You know, labels are for radio programmers, not for the guy who makes the music. You know, for me, it's just the music we do. Yeah.
It's quite relaxed music also.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, we're relaxed now. We're older. We're relaxed. You know. Yes.
I understand that you are a couple. How difficult is that to be in a band?
It's not,
Not
at all.
at all.
No.
Not at all. It's a pleasure, really.
That's also your experience?
I'm not part of the couple, no.
Of course not. But to play with a couple.
I can't think of bringing my wife on the road, but all my children for that matter.
They were married before me.
Yeah, you know, being in a band is very much like being married a lot of the time. You know, you live with each other on the road, you live in each other's pockets. So, yeah, except you don't have the benefits of being married, you know. It's just the closeness all the time, but it's the same thing, really.
What can the people expect tonight for this concert?
I think they can expect 50% something they've never heard and 50% something that's very familiar.
That you play Cure songs?
Yeah, we do. We play songs that Michael and I helped write and create. So we figured, you know, we don't begrudge Robert playing his version, and we'll play our version now. You know, so.
Why are you doing this? I think not for the money, I guess.
Well, wouldn't you want to do this? It's good fun, you know. It's just enjoyable. It's like, you know, it's a bit of a cliche, but it's like how we did it, how we used to do it when we were 19 or 20, but slightly more comfortable.
Yeah.
Same mentality.
Very important, you know. there comes a point in every man's life and every woman's life that you've done a lot of things that you really wanted to do, and then you've had some kind of crisis, but then you come out the other end and you think, well, what is it I really like to do? And what we really liked to do when we were 17 or whatever was play music together. And so now we're, middle-aged men. Why not? We'll play music again, just because, for the joy of it, because it's a very spiritual thing. So yeah, certainly not for the money, but it's for the joy of it more than anything.
Contact with Robert Smith?
A little, from time to time, occasionally. Not very much nowadays, but occasionally. Yeah.
Are there plans to work together in the future?
Should ask him that one. Yeah.
You want that, huh?
Yeah, it would be okay. I'm not averse to anything. The whole point is we went through a period where we had a disagreement, and we don't really have a disagreement anymore. So it's fine, but I'm happy doing this, and this is very free. The Cure comes with a lot of baggage that's not free, and this has no baggage, so that's great.
It sounds that you are very proud on your Cure past.
Oh yeah, because I'm still amazed at how many things were changed, and for that I'm grateful, I'm grateful and I'm proud of it, yeah.
What do you mean with that? Change? What changed?
I think there's a lot of people who wouldn't have thought they could make any music. They would have stayed in their bedrooms, and I think we kind of liberated a whole generation of kids to go out and play something. Because that's how we felt. We got inspired by stuff that happened at the time that we started, like the Clash and things, and we thought, okay, if they can do it, we can, and that made us go out and do something. And I think we pass that along to the next set of people.
Thank you. I want to ask Michael a few questions. You're a busy man. You're twittering, or?
No? Yeah, burn.
I'm the only person in this lineup who doesn't Twitter. I don't Twitter. I don't Facebook. I don't MySpace.
And you, how do you have contact with Robert Smith?
No. Although he lives very close to me, ironically, because I still live in England. But no.
You want to have contact or play together?
There's a lot of people who I went to school with who I don't have contact with, and that really was the bit shortly after my school days, and quite a bit's happened since then in my own personal life. So it's not a burning desire, and I wouldn't expect it to be a burning desire in Robert's heart either.
The other bands you were also in the Associates and the Lotus Eaters. You have contact with those musicians?
Psychic contacts with the Associates, as only half of them left. But yeah, I speak to Alan Rankin quite often, who was a guitar player in the Associates, and both the Lotus Eaters, who are making a record at the moment, which sounds quite good. Yeah.
A record with you?
Not with me, no, but I played with them last year, and we went to Liverpool and played a gig there, which was great fun.
Erik, how did you get in this band?
I met Cindy and Lawrence about 6.5 years ago. They were looking for a guitar player to come on a tour with them. Their prior Levinhurst guitar player sort of, he disappeared at the last minute, and they called me about 5 days before the tour. They said, we're going to tour the United States, we need a guitar player tomorrow. And literally I said, okay. I heard the music, and it was an honor to meet Lawrence. I saw The Cure. The first time I saw The Cure was back in 1987 on the Kiss Me tour in Chicago, and it was an honor to meet him, and then meet Cindy as well. And it was just a beautiful thing. We seemed to be like kindred souls.
What are the plans with the band?
Cindy.
keep playing and creating.
Yeah, I could be more specific than that. We do this tour, which is Holland, Germany, Poland, Italy. We go back to America, and we do America in the summer, and then we come back to Europe in the. So that's another year's worth of work, really. Yeah. So that's the plans.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Again.
Sorry to be so rude.